وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لن تنالوا البر حتى تنفقوا مما تحبون وما تنفقوا من شيء فإن الله به عليم. The verse we alone recite from Surah Al-Imran, chapter 3 of the Holy Qur'an, verse 93. Inside this verse, Allah the Almighty says, none of you are able to attain to righteousness, pastor, now spend out of what you like most, and whatever thing we want to spend in the cause of Allah the Almighty. Indeed, Allah the Almighty is aware very well. In a hadith of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he say that each and every blessed day, he say two malaika, two angels a day, where they come down, that is born, one per day angels a day, they pray to Allah the Almighty. Oh Allah, do ya now for the place, bless that person, your wealth, we don't spend now your side, we don't spend your wealth because of God Almighty. But that person where they tight in pocket, in no agree for spending in the cause of Allah the Almighty, the water angel, in the pray, oh Allah, we are not falaki, that in money, that in wealthy. So now we don't say now two angels there, up to you. Of course, Allah will want that angel where they pray for may God Almighty will place and bless you more and more you wealth where it gets. So therefore, we all need for spend in the cause of Allah the Almighty. With regards to the spending in the cause of Allah the Almighty, the Prophet stated that he said, make somebody not believe for say he go able for get wealth through your effort. So make somebody not believe in this and make it not think in this way. Say rather wealth now something where we say it come out from God Almighty. And for believe for say that when you spend your money because of God Almighty for say now a favor it can do for God Almighty, they do favor to God Almighty. Not so it be for say they do favor to God Almighty and choose the one. The Prophet said no, when you spend your wealth, he say that now thing where we say now a favor on you where God Almighty don't give you that opportunity in order to make you able to spend. And the Prophet continue to explain. He said they collect chanda contribution. He said that they not a system where we say na Jama'at and they no more can begin for introduce and war. He said not to say it at all. He said in fact when you look at the financial sacrifices, financial system, nothing where we see it will only happen from all the prophets of God Almighty where it will only come. And whenever they take out for being necessary, they can introduce new schemes and announce for funds for making people who contribute. He said even the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you don't say that somebody needs for contribute to rent schemes according to your own circumstances, according to your own pocket. So a single person not able for do much. Even the big countries, them they run their own administration on the monetary contribution. They take contributions. You see, But the tax, the way that they enforce, they do it by law, they do it with force. Whereas the religious organizations then and movements then they collect them from to that person we're willing for good. They force nobody. And financial sacrifice, that is also progress in somebody's own faith, and as a result, that particular person will get now the love of God Almighty, and he will be very loyal to God Almighty. Now, in we last verse, we begin for talking about Waqf Jadid. This the last month of this year, Waqf Jadid. Of course, we don't say na as a Muslim or don't establish this scheme of Waqf Jadid inside Jama'at since 1957. We be see then we just did no more for the rural community in Pakistan, we did for all over the world, we did for Pakistan no more, but in 1985, Khazar Khalifatul Masih Arabi, the fourth successor, the fourth Khalifa, the therefore announced the scheme of Waqf Jadid for say that now for the whole world. May people contribute, and he advised, see, when one of the contribution towards this scheme of Waqf Jadid, enough for disturb the other chanda them, the other contribution, chanda amna, wasiyah, chanda jasa salana, enough for be affected at all. For contribute with the one and the normal contribution way blunt give, and he also give the contribution towards Waqf Jadid. Some of the fruits, benefit of Waqf Jadid, one part them the Muslim where they build, they train mualimin them, they build their mission house them, and the tarbiyat classes, programs the way they organize, the refresher courses the way they organize. Of course, it also help for establish new Jama'at that emerald communities, and also it help for train the new imams where they come inside the Jama'at, printing press, registration, all of them here are the fruits of the Waqf Jadid, solar system. We see that they install our different mosques for me to get MTA for the watch. They addresses them the Friday sermon of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih al-Khamis Ta'ala bin Nasr Aziz, and even for Bataware, all of them projects, there are plenty of that in there. We get a lot, even some this fund they also use that for these schools. Now, with regards to the members them where this join the community, the Commission Salam said that he give more emphasis for me to get sincere Ahmadis them with faith rather than Ahmadis them with great numbers. So inside one Friday sermon we have a Khalifatul Masih al-Khamis Ayatullah Ta'ala bin Nasr Aziz, we deliver on the 7th of January 2011. He says inside Togo, the opponents of the Jama'at, they get for good, now one community outside the Jama'at not established, and tell the Ahmadis the way they in that place they. But say, the Ahmadis then, they ask now for the give contributions and no more. He said, we don't come to UNO, they can't give UNO provisions. So the members in another community, they therefore respond and tell them for say, no one for can divert to faith. Say while the Ahmadis then when them they come to be preach, we tell you what's not the real Islam when they try for strengthen your faith. Say yes, we accept him now, poor people then. Whatever you will get, we will contribute for the sake of Allah the Almighty, really. And inside our Friday sermon, Hazrat Khalifatul Masih al-Khamis Ayarullah Ta'ala bin Nasr Aziz, the Friday sermon where he delivered on the 3rd of January 2014. He said, we missionary from Burkina Faso, we therefore right to say one Jama'at day na one village where they call Niakara. He said they get there around 210 Ahmadis na that village there where they don't enter into the Jama'at, they don't perform bayat, they don't join the community. And now been that same year, 2014, and joined the community. So two families then they now this village where this year then associate with the Ansari Deen sect. Then go meet with members them again and again and try for make the members of the Jama'at we don't join the community for make them go left Ahmadiyya and make them join Ansari Deen sect. But the Ahmadis then only pay attention to the persuade attempt where they try for attempt for making them who left the Jama'at. They not pay attention to them. Then we get for tell the missionary for say that really them people don't be money we press we hard for maybe we left the Jama'at. So they say, but the thing that way we don't learn, you know, the tarbiyah we don't get from the Jama'at, that people we face strong, that we not believe for maybe we go back into the darkness which we don't there today. And now, then people and they, according to the sermon, who say they don't also begin out for paying now, then chanda and contributions regularly. Inside that same sermon, they usually therefore explain about one Jama'at na Togo. He says some new Ahmadis then we don't join the Jama'at, you know, what will be happen, they explain for say a group of Muslims then we get for come there and then we get for take along with there some food items and some drinks them. They say, well, I can't take this. And when they invite you now for making a can't join Islam, then new Ahmadis there, we get for ask them. Now they tell me say make we can join Islam, now they invite you for make we join Islam, or now bribe, now they try for bribery for make una go make we join Islam. What type of Islam this woman now they try for tell me? And say the Ahmadis, when they come to me, they preach to me the true teachings of Islam. They don't bring anything for can bribe me. You know they come with here for can bribe me for make you accept Islam. They say we don't need this type of Islam where they can bribe person. They say the teachings where the Ahmadis can be, they can tell about the true teachings of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and tell me about the beautiful teachings of the religion of Islam. Not happening when we don't accept them. Now they begin for teach we begin until now they teach we begin them how to offer the salah, the daily prayers, and how to recite the Holy Qur'an. So we never take them to our own, I don't bring to be. We don't want them at all. Now take back them to our own, I don't count. All now food items and drinks, we don't count. Now take them back with you now, we don't want. And then continue to explain, say, we don't want to accept Islam, we will not represent to be. We don't already accept that through Islam, where the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam don't bring. When we say that in the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, they present in this day and age. Inside that same sermon day again, as a Khalifatul Masih al-Khamis, Ayadullah Ta'ala bi Nasr Aziz, they therefore explain, they say the missionary from Niger, we therefore write that in Bani Koni, it's a small village there where I'm called Botoro. You say when we be going there for work preach, that village there and therefore accept Ahmadiyya and join the community. Now they will begin for teach the beginner the Holy Quran, the Asana Quran, and make also a fresher course for the Imam and other Tarbiyat programs and we therefore implement them. When this news we therefore reach one Wahhabi mullah, immediately they therefore rush. He bring with him a group of Boku mullah there. In Canada village there and begin for make a speech, begin for talk. For see, when I left the Ahmadis then not a Muslim then, they're not Kafir then. And tell them for say make them reject the Jama'at, make them left them, make them come and join them. And when they do so, then go build for them in mosque. Now I promise they will get forgiven. The chief, the village, he will get for tell them. He said, look, being a born Muslim, and now I don't carry age. Around in the last part of my life, he said, and no one see a girl picking our community. They recite the Holy Quran or they talk about Islamic things then. He said, but through the blessings of Ahmadiyya to don't join the community, he said, now, me young girl picking them. Now, I don't see say that they recite to me prayers then, that they recite ahadith then, and he tell them plain. He say, what you don't can talk here so today, being that this is not the first time we don't can talk, for say the Ahmadis they're not so Muslim and then I can't free them. Today, I don't already forgive now willingly, I ready for forgiveness. Next time, we see una kana ya. Una can't do the same thing, I don't do as today. I will instruct the young man then in the village for make them go deal with a better one. In a way, we not go good for una. And they them get for common food from the mosque, they go enter the car and go. So all of this now the blessings of the Waqf Jadid. We that they appoint Mualimin then, missionaries then, and a remote community then they. We said the mullahs, the people them we say that they against Jama'at Ahmadiyya, then we want for go and try for interrupt and tell the people them for make them left the Jama'at. You know, one Friday sermon on the 9th of January 2015, although we get for narrate one incident, he said the Amir of France, we get for write that he said when a friend then we get for tell her about what we Jadid, he began for give whatever which he get. So although the family members then we get for tell her, I for keep something with you. Wait for run the affairs of the home, not spend all. The man began for say, I don't pledge this amount here, for say now for pay. Whatever it could be the case and circumstances, I for pay. So he began for talk say, he said, God Almighty, go look after me your home. I don't worry about that. The following month, the man began for receive a letter from the government, the health department, that say that in light of a medical report, they don't decide for pay the expenses for 2 years. And the money where they say him they don't pay now. The money where he don't pay, the man explained. In the cause of God Almighty for Waqf Jadid, he say what you don't receive more than 100% of what you don't give for Waqf Jadid now you don't receive. And this happened as a result of the Waqf Jadid contribution where you don't give. Just within 1 month you able to forget about more than that. And the other incident we have from quickly now the incident from Guinea Conakry, we never continue. 3rd January 2014, as that Khalifatul Masih al-Khamis Allah Ta'ala bin Aziz began for 20. He said we missionary from Guinea Conakry began for right that he said one young Ahmadi bin Muhammad began for tell him, see, I don't already fix a date for whom we married. He said that he not get enough money as the date gonna come closer. Enough money not there for make the full preparations of the marriage. And now he not get no side he expects money. So all the others outside they expect money. A disappointment no more they meet up. All money grumble. So excuse langa one them now they give. So this young Maya I say during the same time now they can make announcement for pay the Waqf Jadid. Chanda Waqf Jadid say now they be get for pay the money we be get. And the lady we are for married, we can't for this year. That small money we don't enough for the marriage, don't go take her back, you say they go pay to contribution. Hey, Yabaranka. Complain. Make a lala, well, make complain here and there. The man be careful, tell herself, you see, me, na a man of faith, I say, I believe in God Almighty. What I don't spend so, I spend it in the cause of God Almighty, and you not get for going in waste at all. This young Maya be careful. Explain to the missionary for say that when he don't put in trust with God Almighty for say no need for me the lady go worry. Say Allah the Almighty says I will make the arrangement for me for your marriage. Say because the money where I don't spend in your way in the cause of God Almighty not get for go in vain. They say that the very next day after we don't pay the Waqf Jadid contribution, now they begin for go work, and he began for work money. Where we say it be happen that the amount where he began for bring, he don't know for a very long time. Somebody began for pay. Now they be for campia, boku money, and be expected. He says I be for surprise, and he be really feel fine for see indeed God Almighty can rescue the situation where you have to want me kalala for. So all of this he tell me he carry out Barakah Day, Blessing Day in terms of giving contribution for the sake of Allah the Almighty. But who other incidents than they of this kind? Where we say the Khalifa of the time can make mention of that in the sermons where they give. They say, somebody they get the parents where they say, as you pay no more contribution, at the end they find out for say the sickness they go away from the parents. We don't see somebody pay contribution with the intention for making parents go join Jama'at, and then they get for join without saying a word to them. So all of these are the blessings of the contribution. And time done the between so Baku other incidents in there, but we do have in just one sitting or one dust. So I pray to Allah the Almighty, may Allah the Almighty bless me all, may Allah the Almighty accept the sacrifices that we do. You will not pay it, you work with Jadi, time done, they are not for try pay. No wait again. And normally they can send the report and markers before the ending of the month. So they are not for try, you will not pay it, not for try pay. You will not get more blessings. So the more you give, Now the more God Almighty bless you. May God Almighty bless you. God. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى ال محمد وبارك وسلم انك حميد مجيد. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله وبركاته.